unfolded where, senior day, probably not the crowd you would have gotten for sure. And just to drop the series like this, just how tough was that, just kind of to end the regular season like this?
Oh yeah, I mean it's not a great feeling ending the regular season. Ugh. Excuse me, let me start over. It's not a great feeling ending the regular season this way. I just felt like, at the end of the day we weren't tough enough. They were better than us, and it's about production, and we just have to figure out how to produce more. And so it's, I hope this is a feeling that kind of sticks in them and fires them up to kind of turn the page and start fresh, and hopefully, not want to feel that feeling again. But Ole Miss was just better than us today, unfortunately.
Talking about just wanting to see kind of that production get up, where do you think, what are you hoping to see from the team in the next few days, getting ready for the SEC tournament to maybe get that going a little bit?
Well, from the next few days, we need to focus on finals. So that's what they need to do, is focus on school and finish their classes strong. Despite not being happy with how this weekend went, we still, clinched a top 4 seed, which is really tough to do in this conference. And I think that's the perspective that we need, is to remind ourselves, even though this feeling's pretty crummy, we played ourselves into a position where even with this last game, we finished 4th in conference, and the toughest conference in the country. So I'm proud of them for the year that they've done, and now it's time for us to turn the page and finish school and then focus on how we're going to be better moving forward in the postseason.
Speaking on the strength of the conference, I think anybody would agree that Ole Miss is a pretty good last place team. What have you thought about just collectively kind of the grind that it's been this year, and how much depth that the league has?
Yeah, I mean it is a grind. It's a heavy schedule. I think tonight was our 51st game, which is a lot of games. It's a grind. It's the conference is a grind. You just can't have off days. You can't have back-to-back off days. I think Ole Miss is a quality team, and I think that they're playing their best right now. If you look over, the last few weeks, with them winning the series over Auburn and then playing here, I know that they looked better this weekend than a lot of the video that I watched. But that's the game. That's the game, is just figuring out, especially when your back's against the wall, how are you going to perform? How are you going to find a way to win? And that's what they've been doing down the stretch, fighting for their lives. But this season's a grind. I know when I talk to other coaches in other sports and they hear how many games we play, I think they think we're crazy people. But it's a long game, or it's a long year, and through that year you have highs, you have lows, and you have a lot of growth, and we're still learning. We're still learning. We're still working towards being our best version, and we're not there yet. I think we've seen flashes of it, but we're not there yet. And so I hope, that's what's to come, is this kind of being a thorn in our side that's going to spur us to getting to our best.
Thanks, Courtney. That's all I have. Guess I'll turn it.
Evan. Yeah, hey coach. Out of curiosity, what went into the decision pulling Reese and putting in Morgan?
I think it was just kind of a night where we were going to give them all 3, and so it was just, trying to get through the lineup. Once I think they were seeing her pretty well, and so it wasn't necessarily with what they were doing, but just kind of the nature of the outs they were getting. And Morgan's been great for us, and they gave us a chance today.
And Kennedy getting that home run late in the game in the bottom of the 6th to pull you guys back within 1. What is, in moments like that, when you see a freshman like Kennedy Miller step up like she's done all season, what does that show, especially now when you're getting into tournament play?
Well, I think it shows the maturity that she continues to play with. She didn't have the best series. She wasn't seeing the ball that well, especially even her first 2 at bats today, and to come up, and that's the game, is being able to just learn, and kind of learn through failures, going from one failure to the next, and not losing your motivation or your optimism, and just trusting your plan and trying to execute. And that's what she did in that at bat.
Thanks, coach.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, coach.